Oh my god. It froze at 1 second. We're gonna be off air forever.
It froze at 1 second because I was changing scenes.
Alright, I can hear me. I can hear you.
All right. As we start each week, no one is in the chat. Do I have to do this?
Yes. Yes, you do.
It has not grown old for you yet.
Not yet. It's getting there.
Okay. Let's do it. For the discerning replay watcher, I'm not drinking coffee this time. I'm drinking a big old Wendy's iced tea.
I was
Something's
hoping for
free.
Mountain Dew.
I don't drink soda.
You should. Get into the habit.
I'm fat enough.
Drinking all your calories.
All right. So would it shock you to know I actually did a little research?
Yeah. What? Okay.
So I understand because I wondered, like, I just had to know how am I going to go like what character am I going to be playing from the Zerg perspective if not Kerrigan?
And did you figure it out?
I'm a random. I don't. It's not Cenobite.
That's what you called them
Yeah.
in the episode.
Yeah. It's a Cerberate or something.
Cerebrit. Yeah.
Cerebrit. Okay. So yeah, let's just not waste time. Let's.
You'll get to see what one of those looks like here in a moment.
The swarms have crushed the meager human resistance and laid waste to 9 of the 13 Terran worlds. Shortly after the fall of the Terran capital of Tarsonis, the main Protoss fleet abandoned the Terran sector. Now the shaky cam. Now efforts continue on Tarsonis to weed out the remaining Protoss forces. And the
That's
fleet.
hilarious. This used to just be a black screen with green sci-fi text on it.
This is better. That would be awful.
That's why I didn't read that as a kid. All right, is he saying, "Awaken, my child, and embrace the glory that is your birthright. Know that I am the Overmind." Okay, yeah, I should feel bad that I know that by heart.
You genuinely should.
Luckily, no one's watching the stream at this point, so I'm safe.
Oh, my friend
So
just
yeah,
texted me that he caught a shiny Pokemon in Pokemon Go. I think I gotta go and respond to that.
take this computer with you. And
Okay. So I really, within a protective chrysalis awaiting its rebirth into the swarm. I've been playing Pokemon Go. If you haven't played, like, since the early days, they've added a lot of improvements. There's a whole, like, battle league now.
yeah, I only played it for the first like week, and then I was one of those people who pieced out.
It spices up my walks. I don't know if I'd say it's like
All right.
the best game in the world, but
So he's telling you to protect the chrysalis. It's basically a tutorial mission for the Zerg.
alrighty. Gotta warm up my APM.
The hatchery is the heart of any Zerg colony. It spontaneously produces larvae. I know that one by heart too. I don't even remember playing this mission all that much. All right, you see that little tiny object on that beacon? That's the chrysalis. And I don't know why your mission is that to protect the chrysalis because it has no hit points. It can't die.
See, if you guys come back to Pokemon, I'll play with you.
Do you see Dagoth, the gross little bubbly worm thing?
No.
Your face is covering him.
Oh, yeah, I see him, I guess.
Yeah, that's what you are. You're a gross, white-looking zit monster.
Okay, Overlords are not V anymore.
Well, yeah, they're O, obviously. So you're a Cerebrit.
Okay.
For anyone who remembers the
So Momo, they actually added, they added a thing where like high level people could recommend Pokestops and gyms, and there are like 3 stops and a gym in my housing development now.
also all the people I played with on Pokemon Go, I don't see anymore.
I should be live streaming Pokemon Go. I mean, get one of those like selfie sticks.
Probably gonna disconnect for a moment when I do this, but I'm gonna do this quick.
Are you logging into Pokemon Go?
There we go. No. So yeah, anyone who remembers the Terran campaign, you know those 10 missions that Ben did the last 3 streams? Mengsk bad, Rainer good. That's all you need to know, because Mengsk will never show up in the main StarCraft game again. He doesn't show up until the expansion. Pretty much everything that happened in that campaign is pointless. You never meet any of the Confederates, and they're not talked about really in any great detail after this. So I hope you weren't invested in any of that. Sorry.
Sorry, Momo. I just saw there's a Pokemon book out there somewhere.
Yeah.
I'm sure, especially as like liberal as we were getting with the book requirements.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm sure it's not an officially licensed Nintendo book, but
Oh God.
You'll notice that structures can only implant themselves.
that's kind of opening the door for some not PG or PG-13 or even rated R stuff.
It's opening the door to our podcast's first obscenity prosecution.
I Choose You, 1999.
Why are we doing this?
Book by Tracy West.
That actually sounds like a real thing.
That's an officially licensed Pokemon book.
Do they still do book fairs at elementary schools? Is that a thing?
I have no idea. I'll have to ask.
Because that sounds like a book fair book.
That does sound like, yes, absolutely. It looks like a book fair book. I'm trying to see the page count. 87 pages. Published by Scholastic. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a book fair book. Good God, there are a lot of these.
Oh, I'd imagine. I mean... So, do you need queens to spawn larvae?
No. Queens are flying monsters in this. Ah, there's Zaz. He's also a Cerebrit. He's located some Terrans who you gotta go kill. Ben's gonna try and speed run this.
Well, relative speed run. Relative to everything else.
So, if your wife does any editing for this, please try to have her merge your face with one of the Cerebrits so that everyone can see what you look like as a Cerebrit. As a gross, disgusting white pimple monster. And yeah, Hydroists are like the roaches of this game.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, Hydroists are your second unit. And they don't require any higher level of tech.
Don't I need a Hydralisk tag?
Yeah, you will. Where else are your Hydroists going to hang out after they're done with a long day of killing? And yes, this is the same tile set of most of the maps. Oh no, you're under attack. You got this, Ben. So, I kept joking that Ben likes to send wave after wave of men to their death. For the Zerg, that's actually kind of how they play. They just send a bunch of expendable cannon fodder at the enemy until the enemy is no longer alive. Now, Ben, do you want me to just, like, tell you where stuff is? Or...
No.
Okay. I
No.
figured I might try and make it faster for you, but...
No, I have a plan.
Is the plan to get wave after wave of men? Oh my god, and you're actually using control groups? I'm proud of you, man. You've come a long way.
So I said I actually researched for this one because you told me at the pace we were going, we have to do this for 6 more weeks. And
It's a threat.
Yeah, I took that as a threat. So now I'm going to do things properly. No.
I don't know what to say other than thank you.
It seems like somebody doesn't want to be here either.
Yeah, I watched you build battle cruisers very slowly, and I was like, maybe this was a bad idea, but I'm not gonna let you get out of this. I'm willing to harm myself to make you do this.
Okay.
And yes, Momo, it does count. We could just go buy every Scholastic Pokemon book.
We could just read them on stream.
Reported for self-harm. Can you imagine? So, Nate, I heard you're watching the stream again. What did we talk about in your last session? Alright. I know you're not just doing this for attention. I know it's kind of like a cry for help, but like
You are 100%
you gotta quit.
doing this for attention.
Our forces are under attack.
Alright, well hold on. I've gotta go move my car real quick. So that
Okay, now
my
that Nate's
wife
gone.
can out.
Now that Nate's gone, we can finally have we can finally do some real talk.
Just start typing in cheat codes.
If I knew the cheat codes. I don't actually know what Zerg units counter what Terran units. So this is gonna be interesting. Oh, that's sad. I'm sorry they haven't added more Pokemon Go stuff near you. It is a fun game. Though I have a friend who insists that oh, what's the other game Niantic makes? Ingress is the superior Pokemon game, or the superior mobile game. So I think we're gonna do a pro move here, and we're gonna get another hatchery for more larvae, because I remember at least that much. Yeah, my understanding is that Ingress, like they use the same maps, so if you don't have any Pokemon gyms, you're not going to have any Ingress portals. I forget what the aesthetic for Ingress is. Yeah, so my plan here was to have 3 fully stocked control groups. Two of Zerglings, 1 of Hydralisks, and I was just going to roll across the map. But the Terran did a little more damage to me than I wanted on the first attempt.
Alright, I'm back. So, did he cheat?
I did not cheat.
The hive cluster is under attack. Evolution complete.
Open Pokemon Go, and there's one Drowsy and a hot air balloon. A hot air balloon? What is that?
Oh, if you click on the hot air balloon, you can fight a Team Rocket Grunt. I'll tell you guys everything you want to know about Pokemon Go while we play this game.
What we could do is we could read a book about the Crusades, and then everyone can watch you try to play Crusader Kings 3.
Is that the one I played with you that was like an Excel spreadsheet?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know how about Crusader Kings 3 I would be.
Well, it'd be great because you wouldn't have any idea what's going on. And then I would try to ask you to explain what you're doing and why.
Yeah, I much prefer Pokemon Go to Ingress, but that's... I mean, that's probably just like a... I like Pokemon. I like the...
What is Ingress?
Ingress is Niantic's other game. It's actually sort of what Pokemon Go is based on.
Ah. So it's the OG.
Yes, as the kids say.
As the kids say.
Okay. Kinda didn't mean to make that many. Okay, so what do we got here? What do we got here? Creep Colony.
There's a Harry Potter game?
Yeah, that one just came out. Well, it just came out. I mean, I think it came out like pre-COVID maybe, so like my brain just associates it with like 2 weeks ago.
It just came out like 2.5 years ago.
Yeah. I'm like, oh, what am I doing? I'm making... Oh, gosh. I'm making drones when I mean to be making hydralisks.
You can send them in the combat.
Yeah, I can, I guess. Well, we're gonna really test how many drones can really mine a thing. Okay. So, 2... Okay.
So the Harry Potter thing.
I heard it wasn't very good.
Is it because J.K. Rowling was hashtag canceled?
No, she didn't have anything to do with it. It was basically trying to be a Pokemon Go clone.
What are you catching? Is it the stupid things from Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them?
No, actually, that would probably be better. They had you doing like missions where you would have to like find missing magical artifacts or something.
Uses the same data.
Yeah, so they all kind of use the same mapping stuff. So like, and that's partly why I know so much about these games. It's because I work for like a GIS company, but
you had to cast spells and trace designs with your finger on your phone and stuff. That sounds like a lot of work for like going on a walk.
Well, Pokemon Go makes you do that too. That's how the fights work. Like, when you want to use a Pokemon special move, you gotta do, like, a little mini-game.
Oh my god, you can do special moves. See, I haven't played since the beginning, where you just throw balls at things, and then you go, wow, look at my level whatever Parasect. Aren't I cool?
Yeah, Parasect's still going.
Ah, yeah, I found a Diglett in my house.
You know, I feel like you're not treating this topic with the gravity it deserves.
If I get 3 of them, I can make a Doug trio?
It's 50, sir.
Wow, okay, so like 47 of them are like ground up and eaten or something.
They're ground into candy. Did you not play the game?
Yeah, I did. All you need to do is go up that ramp and kill the starport.
Okay. See, I told you. Speedrun.
Yeah, look at that.
Look at this APM.
Oh my god, it's almost at 100. It's not the 20 that it normally is. You really did your research in this.
Oh, the Witcher
80.
game, was the Witcher game an AR one, or was it just the Gwent? Like, because my wife was playing Gwent on her phone forever.
So, isn't this competing with its own games, though? Like, you're not going to get Harry Potter and Pokemon Go and go out on a walk and then do both of them, right?
I have a friend who does, but he's nuts. So, real quick,
Is he really, really fit? Like, he goes on really long jogs, and so he's just like, well, I'm bored with Pokemon Go, time to switch.
kind of actually, yeah. He bikes like 40 miles, and yeah.
Damn. Anyway, what were we saying?
I said, unfortunately, for the brief moment, we have to talk about this game so that I can get into the next mission and continue my speed run.
Yeah, so basically the Overmind is telling you that he's really happy that you didn't screw the pooch in the last mission. Keep making him happy, and he'll keep filling you with power, and also, if you die, he'll just bring you back to life. Also, that thing is a cerebrate, that gross, gelatinous, white pustule thing. That's what Ben is.
I like how even though we're this kind of shared hive mind, we have like corporate board meetings.
Well, he had the look, if you had control over everything, right? Wouldn't you also just make things with personalities for the hell of it? Come on.
You're not you're not making a terrible point there, actually. Are these not mine?
No, those are yours, but you have to walk near them to make them yours.
Okay.
So those are hunter killers. They're like the one hero unit in the game that can die, and there's no downside. Dagoth has a bunch of hero Hydroists that he never uses against you later in the game.
Hey, Nate. Dagoth. Dagon. I think there's a Lovecraft connection here.
I think we already talked about this, and I think you're wrong.
Blizzard would never do that. Don't look at WoW.
I won't.
So, what's my goal here?
So you see that red beacon in the bottom right corner?
Yes.
You need to take a drone, and you need to grab the chrysalis from the top left corner, and you need to get the chrysalis to that beacon. Because you're going through warp space, baby. You're leaving the Terran capital world behind after you killed everything, but there are Protoss in your way for some reason.
Okay.
I don't understand why they're on this space platform, but they are.
I don't understand why anybody's ever on the space platform in these games.
I actually did see this level get speedrun with just a handful of units and your starting units.
I'm probably not gonna be able to do that.
That's fine. No one expects much from you, Ben.
You're so mean to me.
So yeah, this mission, Ben can build flyers, and that's it. That's the only change.
So they still move pretty quick off a creep.
Yeah, they don't actually move faster on creep in this game, I don't think. Ah, you lost one of your heroes.
I'm guessing, do they still heal on creep?
They still heal in general.
Okay.
But I don't think creep matters for speed or for healing or anything like that.
Okay.
Creep is just there to make the ground look like it's alive to Jim Raynor and no one else.
I guess
Require more Vespene gas.
oh, well, what do I guess I require more Vespene gas.
Yeah, and the Overmind will say that in a very deep voice. And my brother and my mom used to be using a computer next to me while I played this game, so they heard that over and over and over again, like all day.
Why don't you just turn off the...
No. No. I'm not doing that.
Oh, gosh, it's O. I've been sitting here pushing V, wondering what's going on.
The Witcher, Monster Slayer.
I don't knock the Witcher. I like that.
I'm bad at The Witcher. I played
Really?
the 3rd game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Terrible.
Were you playing on, like, hard?
That or I'm just, like, dumb? I don't know.
You can say it's not too complicated of a game.
Yeah. Probably not. I don't know what my problem is, Ben.
Our forces are under attack.
Ah, shit.
I think that you're only going to run into Zealots, Dragoons, and Scouts.
Our forces are under attack.
I need to get some defenses going.
Some of that D.
Oh, I need a layer. I see.
Yes, Mutalists still require a lair.
Okay.
The Zerg tech tree is way better than the Terran tech tree. If that helps. Does that make you feel better?
Makes me feel a little bit better, I guess.
You don't have to build like 8 buildings to get to the ultimate unit.
Wow, the Zealots are...
They hit hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Forces are under attack.
So I can tell you that you can just go like straight down the center and
Okay.
kill everything in your path. You don't have to pick a fight with the sides at all if you don't want to.
Okay, good to know. Good to know. Alright, as soon as this pops, I think... Just gonna hold for a second. Actually, take these guys. That'll be one control group. And you guys can start the next control group. Spire. Oh boy, I'm getting it
I thought you were
now.
gonna say you can make a spiral.
Oh boy,
next-
you're previewing next month.
Next week.
Next what?
October next week.
Yeah.
We're talking about Uzumaki, which is not Naruto, as I have been misled to believe.
Nobody misled you. That was all you. I don't
Yeah,
know why.
about
I don't know why you thought I would suggest Naruto for a horror book, but
Because there's like 800 volumes or issues, I guess. Not volumes. That'd be worse. It's like, haha, it's horrifying because of how much you have to read.
and a sequel series.
Yeah. Yeah. I've never even seen Boruto? Is that how you say that?
Boruto, yeah. Spires mutilisking in. Okay, I'm gonna do some hydras.
Wonder what Boruto's even about.
So when you say middle, you mean like I just go down this
Yeah.
way? Okay.
Like, draw a straight line, not a spiral, from the top left to the bottom right.
Our forces are under attack.
Tiny little staircases. Can you fathom what it's gonna look like trying to walk up one of those with this pathfinding?
Our forces are under attack.
Ah, gosh darn it.
Our forces are under attack. We require more rescue gas.
I actually scrolled up and I saw old messages from Momo, and I went, oh, he already said this. This is weird. She's not going senile.
Require more minerals.
We'll
Do you really only have 4 drones right now?
Yeah, they wrecked me.
They do not want you to speedrun this.
No, they do not.
What if Starcraft is a cosmic horror?
Oh, I
The
believe
game
it.
wants to lure you in and just suck the life out of you. Sounds legit.
So, oh,
All right.
oh. Yeah.
Better writing, Starcraft or Lovecraft?
I'm going to say Lovecraft.
I'm going to say I got far less angry with Starcraft.
I'm going to say your frustration is not a good metric.
Minecraft best writing. You know, there are Minecraft books.
They've been trying to sell me on the Minecraft.
Minecraft The Island by the guy who did World War Z.
I have always thought Minecraft felt post-apocalyptic. Especially with like especially with the zombies and then like all the villagers who apparently became the zombies. Like what happened in that world?
Wait, they became the zombies?
Who else would it be? Who are those zombies? What's their story?
Magnets. How do those work?
You can't tell me. You can't explain that. See? Villagers do become zombies in game.
Villagers do become zombies in the game. Do they really? Like, in the game, they actually transform.
Our forces are under attack.
If a zombie attacks one of your villagers, it would turn them into a zombie villager. You can cure them using a splash potion of weakness and a golden apple. First, pop it somewhere safe, like a fenced area where it can't hurt you.
See?
Or I'll just kill them.
We could be playing Minecraft right now.
Require more minerals.
We could. I mean, I guess technically I could be playing Minecraft and just have you on a separate monitor. You know, I haven't been in the server for a few months.
You should see my grand works.
Probably because I had a child. That was a serious detriment to my Minecrafting.
You make these choices, and you don't. It's like you don't even think about the podcast. It's like you don't even think about my needs.
I thought that's what your wife was for.
Oh, you're lucky she can't hear you.
She's editing this, right?
She might be, yeah.
Oh boy. Well, been nice knowing you.
Yeah.
All right, you're there. All you need to do is bring your drone to it.
I don't know where I put that drone.
Oh shit. There he is. He's in your mineral patch, not mining, because he has the thing in his hand. He's at the very bottom of the mineral patch. All right, you found him?
Christ. I feel like this is going fast. Oh no.
Run! They had a custom game called SCV Football, I think, where an SCV carries a psi emitter and they kill each other. It's great, Ben. Don't you wish you could play that now?
I'm getting there. I feel like we're going through the Zerg stuff faster.
Yeah, give it time.
Oh wait, am I the egg?
You're a cerebral.
Yeah, well no, but what's warping? It's like prepare yourself for your first warp. Am I the egg?
No, you're a worm monster.
Whatever.
A giant pussy zit monster.
Alright, here we go. With the
All
Protoss
right.
forces beaten and scattered, the Overmind has withdrawn the swarms to the remote ash world of Char. Okay. It seems like a tough place to support a swarm, Char. Behold the power of that which is yet unborn.
You have to do the voice if you're gonna say it.
Which voice?
The Overmind's voice.
Behold the power of that which is yet unborn. Oh, and Duke's there.
Yeah. So this is the only time you're gonna run into Duke again until the expansion, which I can guess you're never gonna play.
I didn't lose any bets, so.
All right, so if we get 100 now, I don't want to see that, Ben.
We get 10,000 downloads in the first 7 days of every episode that releases from now until next year. I will play.
He'll do it without a shirt on.
I'll do it without a... Yeah, sure. Yeah. I'll tell you what. I'll get a 6-pack.
So basically, the chrysalis, which is that giant throbbing gross thing over there.
Well, palpitating, but yeah.
Sure. It's reaching out and luring your enemies to you.
Why would it do that?
Why indeed, Ben?
So what's the deal? I just gotta last?
No, you have to kill them all.
Oh,
Ben,
okay.
these are not difficult to understand missions. You're plopped on a map, you're given money, and you're told to turn that money into violence and use that violence against your enemies.
Okay. Here we go.
And if I recall, you can just mop this up with tons of mutilisks. But then again, the strategy for most of this is going to be build a bunch of stuff and throw it at the enemy.
Okay, so let me take stock of what I got. Spore Colony, which I assume is anti-air.
Yes.
Hydralisk Den.
Yep. Spawning pool.
Spawning pool. Okay, so I need an Evo chamber. And I need more drones. And I should probably get another hatchery.
Sounds like a plan.
Do hatcheries add anything to supply, or do I just have to do overlords?
They add 1 supply.
What is this?
They cost 3 times the amount that an overlord does, and they do 1/8 of the supply count.
What is this Ragnosaur?
Those are critters on the map.
Not anymore.
You can actually, when you have queens, put a parasite on them, and they'll just wander around the map and give you vision.
Oh,
randomly.
that's actually pretty cool.
But yeah, you kept asking about when we reviewed StarCraft, or talked about StarCraft. I know you remember this because it was such a riveting conversation. You were totally invested.
I remember all
you
our
kept-
conversations.
Yeah. You kept going, wow, there's all these aliens, all this sentient life. Well, no, it's more like the Ragnosaur. Like, most alien life is on that level. They're just like animals.
I mean, that's fair, but they do run into 2 sentient species pretty much right off the bat.
Yeah. Well, that's because those species were looking for each other. Well, one was looking for the other.
Okay.
The moral of this story is like, don't.
Don't. Don't ever look. See, that is also Lovecraftian, though.
Be like Lovecraft. Just don't.
That's the moral of every Lovecraft story. Fear that which is
Instead of
different.
sending your convicts out into space for some reason, just like send them humanely into the sun.
Humanely. Don't tell them they're going to the sun. Just tell them they're going to Miami, and then it gets hotter and hotter.
Well, they're in cryo sleep, you know. You're just like, hey, you're going to a penal colony. When you wake up, you'll be alive forever, definitely. Don't think about it.
It's weird that you'd specify that, but okay.
Yeah, it's also weird that I keep getting these text messages from my mom and dad, and it's just the same message every single day about how great things are where they're at.
Got a Crad versus Teku reference.
Yeah. It's like, I like how no one suspects that there's foul play when there's very clearly foul play.
You know, to be fair, so I've been reading a bunch of short stories for Horror Month, and I feel like a lot of short stories kind of rely on tropes to get you there.
That's fair.
So I'm not going to hold that against them.
I only held it against them, and I talked about it in that episode because it was part of a compilation of very similar stories.
That was part of the
like-
problem. It's like, yeah,
it's like, what's
yeah. I
gonna
guess you
happen
can't
this
suspend
episode?
disbelief like 3 times in a row.
Yeah. What's gonna happen this episode? Oh, people are going into the blender, and they don't want to go there.
Yeah.
God, that was only a handful of months ago. That was like June.
Yeah.
It feels like forever ago.
Yeah. Yeah. No, in book years, time moves very slowly.
In book years.
No, I'm kind of serious about that. Like, I remember what I read. Like, that Goodreads challenge, I always wind up looking back at what I read, and I was like, oh yeah, I remember, like, sitting on my couch and reading that at this particular time of year. Like, I've got this weird book memory.
But you can't remember the conversations that we have.
I mean, I'm paying attention to the book. Is this gonna, like, pop up with lava on me or something?
No. No, nothing cool like that is going to happen.
I feel like they're lighting on fire.
You're wrong. That fire that you see, those are tanks shooting you.
Oh, I see. You know, I'm gonna blame the graphics there, because, like...
Yeah, but you know what tanks can't hit, right?
Air.
Air. They can shoot up cliffs, though, which will always be a thorn in our friend's side. Forever and ever.
Okay.
Why do you not care about this?
What?
There's an email sent out that was like, oh, we sent out bills to our students. I'm like, I'm not a student. Quit emailing me. I already paid you money. You jerks.
I always love when a company sends me like an exciting new way to pay them.
You can go online now. Create your own custom account. How cool is that, am I right?
You know what though? When it's not there, I really miss it. Like my dentist has no way to take money except in person or over the phone, and yet they always insist on sending me a bill because they don't know what my insurance is going to cover.
They don't run it through insurance first?
I guess not.
Wow.
I don't know, but like I've had to continuously call my dentist and like speak my credit card number over the phone to them. Like the
Yeah, I
pioneers
have to do
did.
the same thing, actually. But my dentist actually, like, puts it through insurance.
They do if they know you're getting like a major procedure or something, but
Mine always do. I'm
yeah,
just
no,
like, I'll pay you for my fluoride, and that's it.
for the cleaning, it's always like they don't know what they cover or not. So they'll do like, they're like, do you want the, experimental fluoride, whatever? And I was like,
Experimental fluoride.
I don't know. Like they ask me like, do you want this extra treatment? And it's like, I don't know. Do I? You're the dentist. They're like, well, we recommend it. And I was like, I would have no way of knowing if you recommend it because I need it or if you recommend it because you just want more money.
We recommend it because, you know, that's an extra $80. And yeah, I don't know what's wrong with your dentist. I don't know how to help you there.
I should name him on stream. I should bring the full force of the internet down on my dentist.
I always feel so guilty saying no to the fluoride treatment at the end. That's how they get you. They're trying to guilt you into it.
That's the thing. Like, I have no idea if it does any good. I'm not gonna go home and look up like studies. I don't care.
Well, that's what they're supposed to be there for.
Right, but they have a financial incentive for me to get that fluoride treatment, so it doesn't really matter. Like, I can't
fair.
trust them. I would realistically need to, do my own research. We know
Do
how
your
that
own
works out.
research.
Yeah.
Get a few peer-reviewed studies on how effective fluoride is at preventing cavities. Also, you should also research the best flavor of fluoride. Hey, you found some more mineral patches. So that guy was not a hero at all. He bailed on his bike while his friends got killed.
I noticed that.
Require more minerals.
I like the bubblegum flavor. Me too. I actually got, see, my daughter has allergies, and there's no medicine for that at her age. But when she's 6 months, we can give her medicine. So I was thinking, okay, that's like a month or so away. No big deal. I'll just get her medicine now, and we'll be ready. And, apparently the 6-month medicine, wow, he flew away again. He was not ready. But yeah, the 6-month medicine is next to the 2-year medicine and up. So I got the wrong medicine, and it will expire by the time she's 2 years old. So now I'm drinking bubblegum flavored medicine for my allergies.
Oh, that's great. I like that story.
Require more minerals.
What are you allergic to in the fall?
Dude, I don't know. It might be that we actually have a cold. But me, my wife, people at my office, and my daughter have all been sneezing and watery eyes and It sucks. I don't know. Usually, my allergies are when it goes from spring to summer.
Yeah, I get that with like when the seasons change. Like whenever the trees
You
are
need like the
going.
whole bottle at once? No. It's 10 milligrams for 10 cc's. So I just take a nice shot of Zyrtec.
So does the children's allergy medicine work for you? Is it, or do you have to take like a ton of it?
I take double the recommended dose, which is the adult dose. Yeah, children's Zyrtec or children's Claritin is just like a half dose, but it's either flavored or chewable or both.
Wow,
My son takes 2 10 milligram tablets a day. Damn!
yeah, those are some pretty bad allergies.
Yeah. But he's allergic to everything. Yeah, that makes sense.
Dang, I'm just sitting here trying to live my life, and these Marines just keep coming at me. They just keep coming at me.
That guy was a little late.
Well, he pathed wrong.
He's wondering where all of his buddies are.
Glad to see it doesn't just happen to me.
Take cherry-flavored melatonin B12. I used to have chocolate-flavored dissolvable melatonin, and I'm bummed out that I can't find that anymore. Now I have melatonin gummies, which are kind of lame, not nearly as good. Basically, I want my medicine to be like candy, but I want my daughter not to eat it, so...
Okay, that was too many Marines, dog.
That's a lot of Marines. I do not remember that many Marines on this map. Chocolate melatonin is good. And good for you.
And good for you. You got that here. On your book-themed video game stream. What is this? Are you looking at this?
He's doing a dance.
He figured it out. He figured his life out.
Did you know there were some maps in StarCraft back in the day that taught you how to glitch things, like floating drones. And I can't remember how you do it. It's like a series of burrowing and unburrowing, but you can make your drone fly over the terrain.
There is something like that in StarCraft 2. There is some way to like sneak I don't know what the purpose of it is anymore. But people were doing funny dancing with drones for a while.
Well, the purpose is to have fun and live your life, Ben.
I don't understand.
What other purpose is there than that?
Oh gosh, I need more Vespene gas, but like I don't have any Vespene gas, but like, oh my gosh. Do I have Zergling speed? Yes, I do. Okay.
Yeah, there's no visual confirmation of that in this game.
Yeah, they don't grow wings in this one.
I think that's one of the things they wanted to change for StarCraft 2, so you could visually see, am I dealing with fast Zerglings or normal Zerglings? Because my response is going to change based on that.
Okay, there's the...
As long as it's not real chocolate with caffeine in it. Yeah. You take enough melatonin, you can overpower the caffeine. If anything...
I mean, you're the doctor. Melatonin doesn't do anything for me.
Oh my god, that's sad. I'm sorry to hear that. Melatonin is great. It puts me out. Ben never sleeps. Maybe that's why his energy levels are so low.
It's not helping. I can tell you that.
If Ben got a good night's sleep, he'd be the one who had the wildly fluctuating volume levels on our podcast.
I'm glad you've been editing. Okay, this whole... I was gonna say... This whole thing is not gonna lose to that.
I was actually worried for a moment you were losing that fight.
Yeah, so was I. I was
You
like...
sent like 24 Zerglings at that.
Yeah. No, I sent more than that. I sent like 36. That was 3 control groups.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Kill Mutalisk. Just nothing
That's
but
what I'm
Mutalisk.
doing.
Get like 24 of them and just go kill the map.
I had to go get... I had to get some Zerglings because I just didn't have the... Is that gas or is that just nothing?
That's just a doodad.
Okay.
It's to add flavor to the map, Ben. Yum yum.
I wish its flavor was not confusing.
We require more Vespine gas.
Well, I'm giving you more Vespine gas. So is 3 still the optimal for a Vespine geyser? That's part of the reason I'm building Zerglings is because I'm kind of gas starved.
I don't know. I have no idea what the optimal anything is.
Okay, let's see. So we got a max control group there. So what would you think? Would 2 flocks of mutas be enough?
Should be.
Okay. Gonna upgrade them a little. Okay.
We require more Vespine gas.
A little bit of that. I'm just gonna send these guys on a suicide mission just to see what's out there.
It's a good call.
Cause I got...
It's probably just more tanks, vultures, marines, firebats.
Yeah, I got wings to spare, so...
Well, I mean, that's their purpose. They're cheap cannon fodder.
Our forces are under attack.
Alright.
Okay. Okay.
Kind of gas starved is not a phrase you want people to hear without context. Now, you know what, Ben? I think you should do that in your day-to-day life when you're at work. You need a good reason to bring it up, though.
I don't speak to anybody at work. I work from
Well,
home now.
Oh my god, just do it in... Do you even go to work in person?
Nope.
Oh, well, okay. There is no break room. Kind of killed my plan. Thanks a lot, COVID!
Yikes, dog.
Remember it being this difficult.
I wonder... Okay, where did the tanks start? Just gonna keep the computer on its toes. Okay. What do you got? Muta.
Our forces are under attack.
Oh my gosh, he's just got... What computer does that? I've never seen a computer array tanks.
What happened?
Oh, there's just... So, all up along this ridge, it's tank, 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 fill bunker. Like, you just cannot get up that ramp.
Yeah, in all seriousness, I don't remember it being this difficult. I swear I just moved across the map. How are your upgrades?
They're coming along. I got 1-1 working on 2-1. But I think I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna get some Zerglings just for defense.
Our forces are under attack.
I got the larva.
If you want the gravy, you gotta get the larva.
I got the larva, dog. Salt and ramen. It looks like ramen. Okay, let's see what we can do with these mutas here. I think I'll wait for that upgrade to finish. And then I'll go back in. So basically, I just got to take out that whole base.
Yeah.
Okay.
I believe in you. I mean,
there's so
a little
much
less now than before, but I still believe in you.
I'm just trying to think of like a good way to deal with the AA towers because I don't want to waste gas on hydralisks.
We require more Vespene gas.
Oh yeah, and
Then we got
remember
the
how
cheese.
last time you kept getting locked down every time you sent battle cruisers out?
Yeah.
You never have to worry about that again because Zerg don't have any mechanical units, and you don't fight the Terran in the Protoss campaign except for once, and it's optional.
Well, that's good. Okay. And there's no back way in. I guess I could use... Do overlords have like the ventral sacks?
Yes, but I don't think you can get it. You can click on your hatchery and see if you can research it.
I can.
Oh my god. You probably need to get the carapace too to make them faster.
Yeah, I gotta mutate into a layer. Ew, I'm running out of minerals, dog.
We require more Vespene gas.
Well, that's not good.
No, I think I better play it cheesy. I don't think I got the minerals to try to do sneaky drops.
We require more Vespene gas.
Unless there's other minerals somewhere. Go look around. Go find me another base.
Do you want to save in case this fails spectacularly?
I'm gonna save, yeah, just in case I run out of minerals. That's what I'm mostly worried about. Gas starved at work.
We require more Vespene gas.
Saving is smart.
Glad-
I agree.
Everybody believes in me so much, and it's just so heartwarming.
We require more Vespene gas.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I'll get it just in case. I'm kind of thinking at this point, I want to go for the final armor upgrade. I want to do the final.
Oh, do you want to know what this walkthrough suggests you do?
What does it suggest I do?
24 mutalisks, and then you attack into the northeast corner of the map, and then you hit the base from the west.
What?
So the northeast corner of the map,
Okay.
you attack up there,
Mm-hmm.
and then you hit the enemy base from the west instead of going up from the south.
How could
I mean, you do you. You can hit it
So,
from wherever you want.
How can I hit it from the west? I'm not understanding that.
If you're in the northeast corner of the map,
Yeah, you mean move west from the northeast corner.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, well, there's a bunch of crap up there, so...
Yeah, but you got it. It's just a bunker. And you can get minerals.
Okay, good
Really,
news.
really need it.
Yeah, the game's not over. That's good.
Now he's doing your old strategy of sending wave after wave of men. Not all your mutalisks are where you need them to be.
I know.
Ben was made to play the Zerg. This is true.
Yeah.
It's going to be really unfortunate when he goes to Protoss because they have to
Micro.
conserve their units.
Yeah. In Starcraft 2, I actually played Terran, and I wasn't terrible at it. Oh, they're coming to hit me. Lovely.
You've got this. Probably.
I gotta find that tank. Oh my god, that wall of tanks. Fudge.
And a bunch of fire bats.
Yeah. I'm just gonna go fight that.
Space race!
I'm not base racing.
I think you have mutalisks in your base. Yeah.
Just a handful.
Hey, they can't hit air. It looks like they also emptied all of their bunkers to counter you.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, look at that. They're not doing anything. They were supposed to come and hit you, and instead they decided to take a Union...
Union mandated break.
bunker. Yeah, there you go. Union mandated.
Yeah.
Oh, break.
Okay. Yeah, we got this.
We require more minerals.
Oh, wait, I know who Exemutioner is. Just try to sneak past me. Posting those sloth avatars.
Are you married to them?
I am married to them. Now I hear the giggling downstairs. Yeah.
Isn't she using the same screen name from last time?
Yeah,
Shouldn't we
she
have
is. I'm
known
just an
this?
idiot. For whatever reason, so it shows up red, and when oh gosh, I'm forgetting the rest of his name, but when Jerk was in here, I thought it was him. Fall back! Fall back!
You must stay and relocate the chrysalis to a more
Don't pursue them, Ben. I know you wanted to keep fighting, but
deal with the remaining Terran.
Tagoth is gonna go deal with it. You just go move your stuff somewhere else.
Alright.
Alright, you're gonna get a sweet cinematic.
Oh boy.
Are you ready?
Everybody in the chat, buckle up for one of these patented Blizzard. You know, playing before I open this cinematic, I want to say I've been playing Diablo 2 Remastered, and they redid the cinematics, and though it's kind of the same like models and rigging, I think they just redid like the textures or whatever. Momo probably knows more about this than I do, but they look good. They redid them, and they look good.
Are you trying to imply that StarCraft
I'm
does
trying
not
to
look good?
I'm trying to imply that Blizzard actually didn't work on the Diablo 2 remaster. But Blizzard did work on this remaster, so just enjoy.
Also, the Warcraft 3 remaster, which was a horrific failure. All right, here we go. Oh yeah, look at that. That's Char.
Oh my god, it's like I'm looking through water.
Is it Zerg monsters? Yeah. You know whose perspective this is? It's not yours.
Oh my gosh, is it Kerrigan?
It's the Chrysalis's perspective.
Is Kerrigan in the Chrysalis?
Perhaps, Ben.
Did
You'll
I just,
find out in
did I
this
just
mission.
guess the end?
So that answers your question on why is it luring your enemies to you. Because the people who showed up are... Oh, Jimmy. Yeah. The people who showed up are Duke and Jim.
While Dagoth is occupied with the forces of the Dominion, the emanations of the Chrysalis have called even more of our enemies.
So there's...
to charge.
You
So we're just gonna
protect
do
Chrysalis.
we're just doing the same thing over again?
No, this time it's gonna hatch. There's
okay.
a timer at the beginning.
So now I just have to survive.
Yes.
Are these the exact same mission types in the exact same order as they were in the Terran campaign?
No, because the third mission of the Terran campaign was a survival mission.
Okay.
And the fourth was the one where you were inside of the building without any ability to create more units.
Okay, so Kerrigan's turning into a beautiful butterfly. Fast forward. I do not want to be playing this game for another 6 weeks. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, the queens look gross in this version.
What do they do? They just... Okay, they've got... Oh, they cast.
Yes, they can. Right now, they can cast Parasite. So what I do is I... Oh, okay, yeah. Jim Raynor's giving a pep talk to the crew, and he hopes this wasn't a big mistake. Anyway, what I do is I cast Parasite on the dropships. So you start on an island, and the only way they can get to you is they're going to drop units on you.
Okay. So, again, I just have to hold. That's what I'm
Yes.
working on. Okay.
But you will want to build an army, because when you're done holding, your mission is to then attack that Jim Raynor's command center. But you don't have to kill everyone on the map. You just have to kill his command center.
Okay.
They're switching it up. From genocide to homicide.
I mean, that's better. Step in the right direction, I guess.
When was the last time you were on Minecraft, by the way?
On our Minecraft server?
Yeah.
Maybe a couple months ago. I don't think I've played in a little bit.
Okay.
I need someone to view my grand works, or it doesn't do me any good. I need you to marvel at my creation.
We require more minerals. Our forces are under
Oh, we can do a Halloween stream.
Yeah, and the horror is that Ben has to play StarCraft for 7 hours straight.
I'll stream Five Nights at Freddy's. I'll wear a costume. We can do it. We'll have to get... I could get Shy on camera. Yeah, I was gonna say. I get Spooky Shy. Nate, if you want to be on camera, we could do that too. We'll just see how much everybody can jump.
I might get a costume. Oh shit.
That didn't sound good.
So yeah, I just dropped something. So I was gonna do a funny thing where like I got back on Minecraft while watching you and just started describing all of your monuments. But I forgot my password. It took an exceedingly long amount of time to get it, and the server and my current client version are incompatible, so I assume I have to update the server, and I forgot my password. Shock bite.
Yeah, I'll have to get a slightly wider camera angle here. Okay, I got a little too into my economy.
You did.
Okay, we're definitely gonna need another hatchery.
So we're gonna stream on Sunday night that week or what?
If you want to, that's I'm up for
All right, let me
Halloween
go on
partying.
Amazon.
You don't have to be on camera. I'm sure your screams will be enough.
I guess I also have to figure out what we're doing because I know
Our fan
doing
demands it.
our fan. Guess it depends on what I end up doing with my family.
Yeah.
Probably just take my daughter over to my parents, hang out there for like an hour or two, and then come back. So I could join in on something, I think.
We should do, maybe not Five Nights at Freddy's. Maybe we do that Phasmophobia or something. That way we can play the same thing. Because I'm worried, like, there's going to be a time delay. And you're not going to scream at the right times.
Yeah, that's true.
So I want to play Phasmophobia with you.
Oh boy.
So then you can scream on the voice chat at the appropriate time.
Is that the game where you go around looking for ghosts like the Ghost Hunters?
Yeah.
God damn it. I actually did think about playing that. Ooh, it runs in VR, you say? If that doesn't make me want to vomit, I might do that. We should stream Left 4 Dead for October. I remember Left 4 Dead. That game is
I do like Left 4 Dead.
old now.
Doesn't fit on the book stream, but you know, I'll stream on
I'm sure we can find a
not the
book
words about books Twitter, but or the words about books Twitch. Jeez, I'm losing it tonight.
See?
No.
Cosmic horror. You play enough Starcraft, and the Starcraft starts playing you.
Yeah, I mean, I'd stream Left 4 Dead on the Benbow Twitch. Haven't used that in a very long time. Do you remember our ill-fated attempts to stream D&D?
Oh, were we streaming that?
I
thought we were just recording it.
Oh, I don't know if you were there for that then. There was an attempt to stream it. And like half the people didn't want to turn on their cameras, and it was like...
You told me about this,
Yeah.
and I was like, what's the point?
Very frustrating.
And I remember...
Okay, everybody wants to...
Which of the many horrible D&D campaigns we actually did, one of them I ended up leaving, and I was replaced with what you called the Swedish chef. Because he talked exactly like the guy.
I forgot about that.
Let not a Terran survive.
All right, there you go. Let not a Terran survive. Ah, now you've got Kerrigan. What have they done to you?
Well, Spooky Shy, if you got a couple of short story games, that fits on this. Oh, wow. So that was to demonstrate that Kerrigan is like a badass.
Yeah, she also can cloak, and she can throw goo at people. Wow. What the... A fire bat just got in your mineral line.
I know.
Oh!
I was there.
Yeah, I know. There's a delay.
Oh, dude. Look at the sphincter on this thing. Do I care about Left 4 Dead
much
lore?
more
Oh no,
graphic.
there's a book. All right, we could do Left 4 Dead on words about books if you want. Somebody has to read the book though. Those are the rules.
And then you have to tell us about it. You have to do a book report style.
Yeah, that's how we'll do it. Like, yeah, we could come on the channel and stream anytime somebody wants to give a book report. They are more than welcome to come on and do it. We don't have an evolution chamber. Okay, so now I have to kill them, right?
Yeah, you just have to kill the teal command center.
Okay.
Again, a bunch of mutalisks supported by a Hydra drop is probably all you need.
I will say I don't think we'll have the 7 hours required to talk about Left 4 Dead. It could be more than one stream. we can do like a I don't know what day. I can't commit to that, but oh, that was too many overlords. That's okay. That's okay. It's all good. I didn't realize the Left 4 Dead lore ran quite so deep. Man, everybody wants to stream on the book stream. Where were you guys when I was trying to stream D&D 3 years ago?
I was there thinking that was a bad idea. You should turn those colonies into like defensive structures.
Yeah, I was trying to. I wanted to do a spore colony.
Try and do sunken.
I did sunken in the mineral line.
Well, what they do is they drop their stuff where you can't build. There's some areas on your island that you can't build at, so they drop it out of range of your spores, and then they just walk in.
Words about book stream is the hot new thing. There's just something about the allure of being supposed to reading a book and doing just anything other than reading the book.
If it helps, it is hotter than that D&D stream ever was.
We're really ragging on the old
bar.
Where did I put that stupid Evo chamber?
Yeah, I don't know if I would say I lost friends over that D&D game. I guess I decided that they sucked, and we weren't friends to begin with.
If I lost friends, but I definitely...
I don't know if I would consider them friends. I guess in the case of two specific individuals.
Oh my gosh. Are you worried about like the stains from all this tea you're smelling? Should I just burn it all down?
Yeah, no, I was we recorded D&D sessions of this custom campaign. And I remember I was asked to like look into do the editing. I was like, okay, I'll try to learn to do that. And I'm watching the video back and I'm going, I don't know if I want to learn to edit if this is what I'm going to be editing. Like,
it was the problem
it's fun to watch for the people involved,
Yeah, it's that
it's
classic
not
problem.
fun to watch from an outside perspective.
You're not. Yeah, it's the classic like. You're not actually super funny stand-up comics, so you got to put some effort. And I think that's part of it. Is like I think a lot of people look at Twitch streaming and think like, oh, that's just a guy sitting there playing video games, and the way I do it, it is. But like, the
I
people
had to read a lot of StarCraft lore
don't
to
just
make this stream happen.
yeah. Well, no, I was gonna say like the people who are really good at streaming, like there's a lot to manage. Like I could tell you right now, I struggle to like keep looking at the chat and playing the game. Anytime I have to think, I lose complete track of what's going on over there. And there's only a handful of people talking. I can't even imagine if I was hanging out with a bigger audience. It's a lot, dog.
Dungeons and destroyed friendships. It's true, yeah.
It's true.
Momo's asking if this is the game she knew about, or if this was a separate D&D game that ended friendships.
Dungeons
And your wife is
dragging
like,
this bitch by her hair. Oh.
yeah, it's
It was a hoot. It was
in
so
D&D. The problem is it takes so much time to set up that it is kind of a pain in the ass when it all falls apart.
it does leave you with some real salt.
Yes.
But
You know that firsthand. That game fell apart, and I felt bad, but I was like, I can't do this anymore.
well, and there's a certain amount of like prep on the DM's part that makes it so like if other people are like, oh yeah, actually I changed my mind like hours before it starts.
Right.
Yeah, I actually don't want to do this.
I think I gave you.
Yeah,
I definitely gave you notice. I don't know about the rest of them.
Obviously, we're still friends, but
Yeah. Maybe not with some other people.
just quit. Oh my gosh, there's just no tea left for you. You're just spilling all of it.
Also had one where we were doing the finale of Strahd, and I went to great lengths and
Okay, that's what I was going to talk to you about. I'm sorry to interrupt you, but like, for you, I have not met anyone, including the D&D group I'm in now. There's another guy who DMs. I've never met anyone who finished the Curse of Strahd campaign without hating everyone. Like, Curse of Strahd ruins friendships. It always sounds like a fun campaign to play. Because you know I like the horror and like the gothic stuff, and I've read Dracula. I could quote it to you. But for whatever reason, Curse of Strahd is just awful.
that's the real Curse of Strahd. Yeah, well, what I did was I went to great lengths to like, okay, we're gonna, this is the finale, gonna order a bunch of like food and drink, and we're gonna hang out, and I think they actually showed up on time. My players have this habit of showing up 2 hours late every week, and
2 hours.
yeah, some of them just took forever. One time, and a person who I won't mention by name ever again,
Again.
they lost their phone at their boyfriend's place, and they drove from one town to another town to go look for it, and it wasn't there. And then they drove back and put the dog out, and then they drove back to it's like, what is wrong with you? You just drove all over the world
The world.
to find your phone.
Well, that's why I couldn't call you. It's not a lie. It's definitely not a lie. I'm not lying. I wouldn't do that.
No, this is someone who is airy enough who would totally do that.
Is there any way to heal the Zerg units?
They heal over time.
Okay. It's not great, but I'll take it. This salt.
And yeah, so the final thing of Strahd, they showed up on time. I basically said, all right, here's what you're doing. You're going to the castle. You're invited to this wedding between Strahd and this NPC that you guys don't care about one bit because you're jerks. Except for my wife. She was the only one who cared. And
I'm gonna say even she didn't care. She just knew how important it was to you.
no, she cared.
Okay, I'm sure.
And oh yeah, Momo made a video for them cataloging their the
Oh, wow.
campaign leading up to that point. It wasn't like a big.
So this is really like nobody
wasn't
showed
like
up to
a-
your birthday or something. Like this is
It
awful.
hurt then.
Yeah.
It hurt then because they spent like half an hour. I should have put a stop to this. They spent overly long talking about a plan that was never gonna work. I was like, hey, this guy knows that Strahd can he can go through walls. He can just walk through them. And their plan was to trap him inside of walls. So I was like, okay.
Yeah.
It's not gonna work, but whatever. So I was reading up on okay, how does this spell work? And one of the players was like, "Oh my god, he's cheating! He's reading on how the spell works."
What?
He was drunk, okay, and he's an
God.
asshole when he gets drunk.
Oh my god, this just gets worse and worse.
Yeah, and he was like, he said that Nate's a tactical genius, and that I was gonna use the knowledge of how the spell worked to defeat them, even though the plan wasn't gonna work to begin with. I told them that. And then, after all of that, they get into one encounter with Strahd. He does some magic at them, and drunk guy just decides well, we're never gonna win. I'm gonna give up. I'm done. I'm like, you haven't even. You've literally only been in 3 rooms of this castle.
I can't believe you made it to the end of Curse of Strahd. I can't believe you made it that far.
I'm so pissed off. It ruined my weekend.
I do remember you asking me about this.
I was so pissed.
No, Curse of Strahd ruins friendships.
And drunk guy wouldn't leave the house.
What?
His girlfriend, now his wife,
Oh,
was
that sounds good.
was
We are just
not
dishing on this stream right now.
It was not a good idea to mention to him that they want you to leave because you're being a drunk asshole. That's what we texted them, something like that, hey, he's getting out of hand, take him home. You're not supposed to tell him that as a way to get him into the car. Because then he walked back in, he was like, is there something you want to talk about, guys? No, clearly I don't. I want you to leave. And
this is like the D&D game from hell. This is so much worse than I ever imagined.
So me and a friend are talking to him for probably 2 hours. It's 2 a.m. by the time he finally leaves. I'm going
wrecked.
You need to just go straight for the command center.
Okay.
But yeah, so he does finally leave. But my wife afterwards was like, I'm really glad he left because I was thinking of calling the police and filing a noise complaint. I want him
on your own party.
Yeah. He just wouldn't go.
Oh wow.
You guys trying to get on our live stream fail?
Well, my Starcraft playing certainly is.
Yeah, Ben just got all of his air units killed during that tirade.
Yeah, you were really taking a lot of the heat off me there. There is a thing for D&D games from hell. There's a Reddit for that.
Oh, well mine Mine might be on there soon. Sounds like.
Mine might be on there. Everybody had a terrible time. A tank? Y'all dropping tanks on me? I have no gas.
There are islands you can conquer in like the center of the map that I think have more gas.
Okay, I gotta try to find one of those. What is this? Okay, now they're just dropping everything.
You did throw away a lot of mutilates.
Yeah.
I was hoping that my discussion on Strahd would help you out. Oh, also while he was drunk, he kept complaining. He kept complaining that the windmill. How could we have known that was gonna be full of like eggs and stuff? Spoiler for people who played Strahd. I did the Death House, which was awesome, and it's my favorite part of that module. And
I've done the Death House so many times.
yeah, I've done it like 4 or 5 times myself. It's great. And they find the deed to the windmill. And they actually had the ability to talk to the crow. I can't remember why. Someone maybe could talk to animals. And so the crow was just warning them of danger. Just danger, danger, danger. Like, this windmill is bad news. And they went inside anyway. And of course, drunk guy who was sober at the time, I think,
why.
question mark. He, yeah, your geyser's depleted.
Is there any landway off of this?
Nope.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
This is gonna take a
All
minute.
right. Hit enter.
No. Not what we're doing.
Type breathe deep.
No. I'll figure it out.
The Death House is it was where I ended my friendship with 2 people in Ben's campaign.
Oh my god. Yeah, the Death House is it's an optional starting quest to get you to level 3 for the Curse of Strahd. The Curse of Strahd is really supposed to begin at level 3, so they have this. You can either just start at level 3, or you could do this little quest that takes you through basically a token haunted house.
I've done it standalone.
Yeah, it's also like a good one-time module. D&D isn't bad. You do have to you have to set some ground rules.
Yeah, and you have to have people that like will be on time and like won't be drunken assholes, and you want to like spend time with them.
I mean, that sounds like if it wasn't gonna happen with D&D, it was gonna happen with something else. But no, D&D. I run into
Shai, you were in that game.
You were in one of our Death House campaigns.
It was me and you. And
there was
2 people.
There was a wraith. There was a wraith that somebody kept talking to.
There was a giant trash pile monster, and I thought the plan was let's run away. And someone was like, "Oh, that's cowardly. I'm gonna throw a fireball at him because I'm a team-killing douche."
Okay.
And that's when I stopped being friends.
So
anyway,
here's the main problem with D&D when you don't set like a clear expectation of sort of how the game's going to be played. Is there's a lot of people who will be like, well, my character would do blank. And it's a maneuver. It's usually a maneuver that's going to upset people because it's going to ruin their ability to play the game because their character is going to do something that makes it very difficult
there's someone we knew who was like really good at this.
There were a lot of people in that campaign that did that. I mean, that was probably a DM fail, I will say.
My character would enslave everyone else and become a demigod. That's what he would do. It's not my fault.
After that campaign, I don't let anybody play evil characters, and I don't let anybody Like, we just straight up say sometimes, like, no, we're not doing that. Like I don't really care what your character would do. that would ruin the game for everybody else. So, like, and it's always the people who...
There's a difference between just being like a jerk and being like a team killing jerk.
There's an element of improv to D&D, and there's different skill levels at improv. So, like, if you're somebody who's really good at, like, keeping stuff going, then okay, you can do it. But what we found was, like, the people who were saying, like, oh, well, we're doing what my character would do, it's like, you're not necessarily the best role players, so you don't really have a good sense of, like, how to keep a story going. You don't yes and, you just let the story dead end, and that's not really fun for anybody. So it's just easier if you've got inexperienced role players to stick to certain easy ways of playing. Like, just play the hero. Just fight the bad guys, you know?
Yeah. Or
don't try to be Tropey McTroperson. Like, I'm the anti-hero, Loki.
Don't decide to punch a guard for
You're
fun.
just gonna recount every bad D&D
Well,
gosh.
the alternative is to wait for you to hurry up and kill this command center.
That is troubling. I did finally get off the island. Come on, dog. Okay, I gotta kill one of these things.
You need to get a bunch of mutalisks.
I know.
And not get them killed.
I know what I need to do, and as soon as I get this gas going, I'm actually going to scout for another gas. Maybe I can double up.
I don't know if
My character would say screw the group and get mad when they don't back him up in his solo combat situation. Yeah. Yeah, there was a lot of that. Oh, goodness. Okay, so about not wasting mutalisks. So yeah, it really looks like this is the only island where I can do anything. All right, we'll make it happen. Oh, D&D horror stories are always fun. Maybe I can do something entertaining in the meantime. I'm pretty sure I've got a third drone, but I guess I was wrong. No. Oh, they're patrolling. That's not fair.
You don't need to go down.
They have buildings down there.
You don't need to kill all the buildings. You just need to kill the Teal Command Center, Ben. Quit throwing all your troops away. That's why I was like, why is he throwing his mutalisks just at these blue guys?
I thought I had to kill everything. D&D is why I quit drinking. I forgot about that. Yeah, Shug got a little rowdy one time.
I wish some people would have quit drinking after D&D, but didn't work.
Oh gosh. Welcome to another episode of, like, things that get edited out of words about books.
I'm glad no one watches this stream.
Oh boy. So you don't want me to put the streams on YouTube?
No, put it on YouTube. I mean, we'll get like 7 more whole views. It'll be great.
Views on views on views. We do get like mysterious spikes. That YouTube algorithm thing is real. So I wonder.
So you got 15 minutes, I assume. I don't know if you're gonna stick around, but I'm leaving.
I will finish this.
We've
I
got
want
to
do it
clip
again.
out the 5 minutes on that one person you won't say the name of. There's a lot of people whose names I'm not mentioning. Dead to me.
I got a grudge against a lot of people.
You didn't unload all.
I did.
There you go. And you back him up with Mutalisk, and you just push straight towards the command center.
Yeah. Okay. How many Mutalisks do you think?
At least 12.
At least 12? The upgrades are... I think I got 1-0. Okay, there's a ramp up that way. I wonder if I can use the Hydras to take out some of the AA. Oh, that's not what I need right now.
They're getting more aggressive.
Yeah.
You're probably wondering, like, what's happening? Why is this taking so long?
I guess I don't... As long as they don't destroy any of the military buildings there, I think I'm okay. No, my military buildings that I need them to not take out.
Require more Vespene gas.
We'll tell you a good D&D story, though.
Oh boy.
In my most recent campaign, I was actually wondering to myself, like, why this doesn't happen more often.
You had fun?
You are so bitter, man. You're trying to lighten the mood. No, I was gonna say, they robbed a magic shop. They just there was this magic shop that had all these items, and
You know why it doesn't happen more often? There's usually, like, security.
yeah, no, there was. This was the thing, and they just kept rolling nonsense 20s. And
Nice.
it was ridiculous. Because, like, the magic shop owner, like, first off, I was going to have the magic shop be, like, half empty by the time they got there. Then they managed a magic 20 that caught the guy who was, like, running away with all the loot. So my players have an almost game-breaking...
Save, by the way.
Yeah, I should save. My players have an almost game-breaking, like, 500,000 gold worth of magic items. And the one of them had the nerve to ask. So, like, did they have any gold on them? It was, yeah. It was,
and rocks fell on you.
Yeah,
you're dead specifically. Yeah, we had a good Christmas themed one shot. I also made a one shot for when Momo came back. That was fun, except some people didn't show up for the follow up until midnight, and we told them to go home.
To an extent.
steal Santa's bag of holding.
You shouldn't have come.
It was based on Christmas Carol, actually. Yeah, that was fun.
While I was in chrysalis, I instinctively reached out to you.
I had a great D&D memory of, oh yeah, Kerrigan just saying she wanted help, so she reached out to Arcturus and Jim, and, you know, now she's a Zerg and she likes it. She's into that.
You can't imagine
But yeah, I had my first D&D experience that was really fun. Is this guy who I didn't like? I ended up curb stomping him. We dragged
Is
him through
there
the
any?
sewer,
Is
stole
there,
his armor, and then he got so salty he quit the game. It was awesome.
is there
I
any
couldn't
D&D
ask for a better
experience
payoff.
you had with somebody you liked? My God, dude. Oh,
You go in liking them, and then you leave hating them. I guess my most recent D&D campaign actually it
this is.
started, it ended, and we were all friends at the end.
I'm gonna have to turn this
Homo
from
was
like.
there, my wife was there.
I'm gonna have to turn this from like words about books, Twitch to like D&D therapy, Twitch. Oh, okay. So let me
Join
see.
us next week when I tell you in depth about my D&D journey.
We have to do this. Kerrigan, the newest and most powerful agent of the Overmind, has arisen from her embryonic chrysalis, but her formidable powers are still not fully functional. I like the concept art. Doesn't look anything like what she looks like in the game. Oh, that does though. Kerrigan must now seek to unravel the ghost conditioning that
They
keeps
made
her
her
powers
hot.
in check. If I'll take your word for it. Once done, she will lead. I was going to read that as she will lead the Olympics, but fortunately I recovered. She will lead the Overmind's minions to complete domination over the unsuspecting Protoss.
You're right. I guess hotter, but she's also like wearing clothes?
That is different from StarCraft 2. Oh,
Yeah.
look at how green she is.
Oh my god, they kept her greenness.
Yeah.
Yeah, she becomes purple in the sequel. I don't think you're gonna beat this in 8 minutes, Ben.
I don't think I'm gonna beat this in 8 minutes either. But I guess I can get it set up and I can save. And we can
Well,
just
this is
start.
a no build map.
Oh. Not so good at those.
I can do it if you want that.
No. Well, I mean, do I have to be here?
Yes.
Oh, well, then I'll do it.
So Zaz is like, why are you putting yourself before the Overmind? I'm gonna jiggle at you. She's like, I'm gonna kill you. Because Zaz is a little jealous. Are you glad that there's jealousy in the Zerg and this corporate board meeting?
I don't like. You know, they keep saying the word Overmind, and I feel like they don't. It doesn't mean what they think it means.
Well, no one can stray from his will.
But people are constantly arguing with him, which I think.
They're not arguing with the Overmind. They're arguing with each other. It's different. I'm a jiggle at you, Nate. No.
Oh no, it's all falling apart. Have you never argued with yourself? I don't know. I'm in the rare position where I think if there were like 100 clones of me, like we'd get shit done. But
That's why they'd all be slightly different. One of them will be like, I don't know about this.
he's like gremlins. There's like one with like a white streak in his hair, and he's the cool one. One of them would read an email. Probably not. I don't think any of them would. I could have one. That would be what tears us apart. Is which Ben has to read the emails. We would never agree on
There
that.
you go.
Yeah, that's how it would end. Ugh. Well,
You'd all come back to me to poke the rage monster. That's it's a little much for this PG-13.
oh, is it Donkey Kong?
No, that's what your wife said. So
Uh,
I just assumed there was some sort of sexual undertone. Anyway, next week on Words About Books, we're discussing spirals.
Who knows? October is going to be a weird stream month. We'll have to...
I'll start assembling a costume, Ben.
I look forward to it. I
Already
suggest
looking at
sexy
stuff.
nurse.
That's what I am every day.
I mean, like, maybe put some effort in. But, yeah.
He put some effort in.
Oh, wow. I think that would get you.
Oh, God. All right.
All right. Well, guys,
All right.
I think we will see you next time when I
Continue speedrunning Starcraft.
I gotta look. Okay, 5. So I'm halfway done with Zerg.
Yeah, kind of, because you only beat 4 of them, if you recall.
Okay. But I feel like that's
So
still
you got
faster
16
than Terran.
more missions.
I feel like that's faster than Terran.
Do you want to know the real truth, Ben? You beat 5 missions in our first stream, so.
Oh no.
We'll do something fun for Halloween just for you, buddy. we'll go hunt for ghosts.
Oh god. I was musing before the stream. We were chatting and I was like, I would like streaming. Like I like this more than I thought I would. I can only imagine how much fun it would be if I enjoyed the game I was playing. So I look forward to that magical moment where it all comes together for me.
Yeah, again, I'm willing to play some of these to just get them done faster.
Are you getting sick of just watching the struggle?
I would rather play Halo, but I definitely want to still make you play this.
If
so
we stop playing this, I promise I will find a way to never come back.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's just muscle it. Let's just muscle it down like bubblegum flavored allergy medicine. And on that, I will say goodnight. And thank you guys for coming out. You make it bearable. It would be really hard if it was just me sitting here with Nate all night. So I appreciate it.
You love my D&D stories.
I was there for most of them, so I don't.
Were.
this is just me like awkwardly sitting here while you recount bad memories.
Hey now, I reminded you of the Swedish chef.
You did. All right, I'm ending this. Good night, everybody.
Bye.